Well, hello again, my lovely friend. Have you got your cup of tea? Because this is Chat with Lynn, so we have to have a cup of tea to have a chat. So if you've not got your cup of tea, hit pause, go and put the kettle on, and make your tea, and come back and relax with me for a good old chat. I'm actually going to speak to you today about something really, really important that I promise you, if you find your way to start working on this, you're going to find life so much more fulfilling, right? And you're also going to get your energy back. You're going to get your zest back. You're going to get your spark back if you do this one thing, right? And it's not just about healthy eating and drinking water and exercising and all these great, wonderful things which are very good for us. This is something much, much deeper that we all avoid. But I promise you, if you do it, you will be so thankful that you put the work in and did this. So this is going to boost your energy. It's going to make you feel alive, right? You know, that way when you were a child and you used to kind of run about and have fun and jump in puddles and say what you wanted to say and do what you wanted to do. It was great. And it was freedom. Why can't you get that back again? Why are you behaving as a sensible, serious adult? And don't get me wrong, I've been doing it as well. But I'm going to change. I'm going to be me. I've been working on it. And it's an amazing feeling, right? In the last video, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned getting these little Russian dolls for you to do a little demonstration. So with our cup of tea in hand, we also have our little Russian dolls. I don't know if you remember these maybe from the past or if you've ever seen them. Great little demonstration here to make you clearly understand the message I'm trying to get across to you today, and it will change your life. So stick with me to the end, please, and I promise you'll be so thankful that you watched this video. Okay? Are you being the real, authentic you? When you were a child, you were the real, authentic you. You didn't put on any act until you became a little bit older. Maybe once you get to 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and get into high school, we start to lose ourselves. We lose our inner core identity, because we start to realise that, if I act a certain way, I will get a response from other people. So you might decide that if you speak politely and you dress very well and you act very confident, you'll come across as a very sure individual, hoping that people will like and accept you. So you begin to put on that persona over your life, hoping that people would like you. Now, what is the price of that? What is the price you're paying for that? You're now an adult. You've been putting on this persona for so long. I'm not saying that you're false, not at all. I do it too. We put on a persona to the outside world. You might meet somebody. Have you ever met somebody and they actually speak very, very polite? So you find that you are beginning to alter the way that you speak to them, and you begin to speak politely. Or you meet somebody that talks really, really slang, so you adapt your speech to talk really, really slang with them, because you're trying to match their persona so that you'll connect, so that they'll like you. So would you agree then that we kind of put on a false persona some of the times just to get people to accept us or like us, right? The same if you go to an occasion or a celebration. There's a lot of people there that you know. You would do your best to look your best, have your nails done, have your hair done, have your makeup done, have a beautiful dress on, hold your head high. We put on a persona all the time. And do you know what that's actually doing to you? Putting on that false persona. Do you know what that's actually doing to you? In a kind of way, you're actually betraying your inner core real you, so that you can be accepted by others. So I'm going to do a little demonstration with you with these little Russian dolls. Okay, if you can see this. So this is the outer you. This is the persona you put on when you go to the office, when you go to a social event. You will put on a persona, you will probably smile more, you will act happier, you will agree with what people are saying, and this is this outer persona that we put on most of the time. What that's actually doing is draining your energy, because you're not being the true authentic you, and it's quite a lot of work to put on this false persona. So what if we worked on the next level? Okay, so leave the false persona aside a minute and go a little bit deeper. And this is maybe the you that you would behave, the way you would behave around maybe your family members or close colleagues, or maybe even some friends, right? You will kind of be a little bit more open, a little bit more vulnerable, and a little bit more of the real you, but still not being the genuine, authentic you that you are. So what if we went a little bit deeper, and we leave this one aside, just be a little bit more into the very core of you, the genuine you. So this is the you that you would probably be if you were just in your own company and going into your own inner self. You know, that you, the you that can just slouch about in your pyjamas and not care what you look like and not have any makeup on, and just be a bit more you, where you're relaxing. You're relaxing and you're not putting on any front for anyone. You're not having to talk to anyone. It's just, you're just being you. You're just relaxing, PJs, TV, no makeup. It's great. And that's where you're starting to recharge your batteries and start to be a bit more you. Now, if you want to go a bit deeper in that, into the very, very core of you, that's a different story. The very core of you, so we'll put her aside just a little minute, and we'll go into the very core, the you. This is the you that you can only access in your own way. It can be done through meditation, by being honest with yourself, by loving and accepting you. And when you love and accept you, imagine loving and accepting you so much that you want to show it to the world and be the real you, the genuine you, no matter who you're speaking to, no matter who you're with, what you're doing, or where you are. Imagine just being the real you. What would that be like? Can you imagine? Can you imagine being in the office or around people that you're not too familiar with and being the real you? Now, what do I mean by being the real you? I mean being honest with you and everyone around you. So you would not be agreeing pleasantly with what everyone says. I'm not saying you would be in looking for an argument, but it's not about politely agreeing with what everyone else is saying. It's not about politely agreeing and joining in with what everyone else is doing just to fit in. It's about finding the courage, having the guts to be the real you and say how it is. Have you ever met anyone like that? That's the real, genuine, authentic person? Because see, that person that is being the real, true, genuine person, they know who they are, and they have an inner peace, and they have an inner knowing, and they are living their life to the full. And that's probably a soul that has been here before and before and before, and they have learned the lesson. The lesson is not to be this, not to be this, and definitely not to be this, right? So, how do you begin to be the real you? Well, it all begins with spending some time on your own, closing your eyes, being honest with yourself, cutting out people in your life that are no good for you. They're not on your level, your vibration. They're not in alignment with you. And if you're really, really honest with yourself, you know who those people are. And that's the people you can begin to cut out of your life. And try and clean your life out, right? So that you can be the more real, genuine you and attract the genuine people that are in alignment with you. And try and just practice finding that courage to be a bit more honest when you're speaking to people. So take a break, take a pause before you agree with something. So when somebody talks about something that's happening on the news or in your place of work and you don't agree with it, I'm not saying you need to argue with them. You just have to be honest. If they ask you, do you agree? And you'll say, that's not how I see it. And let them ask you, well, how do you see it? And then you can explain how you see it. It's about quietly, confidently, knowing who you are, knowing your inner beliefs, being the true, real, authentic you. And I promise you, you will have so much more energy and vitality in life because you're being genuine. Do you know why you're on this earth? Big question, isn't it? I can actually give you the answer to why you're on this earth. You're on this earth to be you. That's your role. You're not here to people please. You're not here to manage other people. You're not here to look after or control other people. You are here to be you. Please remember that. You're here to be you. That's your role. Okay? So, I would suggest you just relax when you're in company. Take your time. Take a breath. Because you know how to be honest. You know how to be you. So that's your role from now on. Getting into next year especially. That's your role. To be you. To be free. To be you is to be free. To be free is to be you. If that makes sense. So, thanks for watching. Hope you got something from this. Please subscribe to my channel and we'll talk about many, many more things over a cup of tea or coffee. And please put some comments below of what you would like us to chat about, what you would like to discuss, and you'd like to resolve. You might say, Lynn, show me how to be more me, show me how to be more confident. What do I do? How do I do that? And I will answer your comments and we will work on things. And if you ever want a consultation with me, if you ever want a session of hypnosis with me, you can click on any of the links below. If you go to the hypnotherapy directory, you can find me there, the links below. And we can have a Zoom call, or you can come and see me in person if you live in the west of Scotland. But if you want a consultation, a free consultation, and then if you feel you want some sessions with me to help you to work through some stuff, just contact me at the hypnotherapy directory below and I will be more than happy to help you. I've been seeing people for 23 years. I've seen hundreds, probably thousands of clients. And you can also read a lot of the reviews at my hypnotherapy directory page. At the bottom of the page, there are some reviews written. So anything you want help with, reach out, give me a call. I'm here to help you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon for another cup of tea.